Alright, Blood Boy. It's a nice, cheerful Cage song. From the sonar to the water break, it went according to plan. Then 3 buckets of blood would pass through the doctor's hands. He pulled the baby out, she reached for her son. His first breath was spit blood being patted from his lungs. They tried to clean him up, but no amount of sponges would stop it. All the weeks they would observe until a month ends. She had to leave him there, but once he started breathing there, he could leave. She didn't need to be told his disease was rare. She wrapped him up warm, signed some forms and left. And by the time the elevator doors opened, he was wet. From the lobby to the streets, the sky was black with no stars. 3 blankets were soaked up by the time they got to the car. In blood, the red floods, hopelessly in rugs, searching to be held, but nobody wants to hug. Drug, the plot's dog, I'm only here for love. So when I'm snuffed, you can all pretend you gave a fuck. And you can all pretend you never gave up. And you can all pretend you never gave up. And you can all pretend you gave. And you can all pretend you gave. And you can all pretend you gave a fuck. Christmas time wrapped up in gauze, he's camouflaged, sitting on Santa's lap to no applause, and calls more doors to exit with screams, exiting jaws when his paws would pour out and shellax the floors. Unless you was massively hemorrhaging to death in a bath, would you ask to be sat next to Blood Boy in your class, in a pool of cranberry dirt and squatted skeletons? The words of technicians when you relieved of modern medicine. More hemorrhaging, high school, first relationship, death's a friend, the colour red leaking from fang holes in his neck again. Some long to be near it, they sing songs and swear at the crowds that flock up just like sheep to stare at. The blood, the red floods, hopelessly in rugs, searching to be held, but nobody wants to hug. Drug, the plot's dog, I'm only here for love. So when I'm snuffed, you can all pretend you gave a fuck. And you can all pretend you never gave up. And you can all pretend you never gave up. And you can all pretend you gave. And you can all pretend you gave. And you can all pretend you gave a fuck.